What is going on, good people of YouTube? It's me, Chavez, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing things a little differently, as I'll be taking you behind the scenes to get a closer look into some card cleaning, sports card cleaning and prepping, as I'm looking to get these two cards ready for PSA submission. I know the lighting didn't do those any favor, but you'll get a closer look at these cards here in a couple of minutes. Also be giving you an update on what I've been up to over the last couple of months and what led me to take this approach with the channel. But if card investing, sports card prepping, investing, getting a maximum return on your investment sounds like something you'd be interested in, I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, sub up, and click the notification icon. Get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and this channel. And without further delay, let's commence. All right, before we get into the cleaning of these cards and getting them ready for PSA submission, I wanted to just quickly update you on the status of my YouTube channel. So if you are familiar with me and my channel, then you're familiar with my content around player props and daily live streams. However, prior to that, I was doing a lot of card videos, a lot of sports card videos, breaking boxes, ripping packs, doing product reviews. And truth be told, that's where my heart is. That's where my passion is. It's something I've always enjoyed doing. So in 2025, that is the direction I'll be taking my YouTube channel. And I'm excited to introduce CardIQ, my new business that I started, where I specialize in professional card cleaning and prep to help you achieve the best possible grades with your PSA submissions. I'm excited to get this going. I've been taking the necessary steps over the past couple months to do so, including getting my DBA, my LLC, and making sure I have a functioning website. Speaking of website, you can check out that link in the video description below. So that's what we're doing in 2025, and I hope you're on board and I hope you're ready for this journey. So without further delay, let's get into the cleaning of these cards and a few things you'll need to do this process at home, starting off with this nice fancy pair of latex gloves that you see me sporting here. We're also going to be using that paper towel that you see in the middle of my desk, along with some soft sleeves, some post-it tabs, and last but not least, some semi-rigid top loaders. Every single one of these supplies, these resources will be used in the cleaning and prepping and the submitting of these cards to PSA. So I am really excited to get this going, and without further delay, let's kick things off with this Victor Wembanyama 2023-2024 Panini Mosaic Thunder Road Mosaic Prism long ass title. This card was submitted to me by CardIQ's very first customer, Oliver. What's up, Oliver? This card looked good when we saw it, and we went over a lot of reasons why I thought it could grade out in a 9 or a 10, and that's what we're here to do today, is to ensure we get maximum return on this investment. So one thing to keep in mind with these modern cards like these mosaics, there's very little wrong with them when you pull them out the pack. There's not a lot of scratches on them. Well, typically not a lot of scratches or damage, but we don't want to chance this. We don't want to leave it up to chance and just say, hey, it's a new card, we don't have to clean it or anything like that. Let's take the necessary steps to ensure this card is ready for submission. So we're going to go ahead and place that card right in the middle of that paper towel, fold that bottom corner over to hold it down, and then we're going to fold the top corner over and just gently wipe the surface of the card. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure. You don't want to bend the card in the cleaning process. We only want to gently wipe the surface. Now we're going to switch sides and use that top corner to hold it down, bottom corner to wipe the other side of the card. We're going to flip this card over and just repeat the steps and fold that bottom corner over. Top corner rubs or gently presses against the card, gently wipes the card, and we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna hold it down at the top and wipe with the bottom corner. Now I know this process seems very simple and just easy, and it is, but keep in mind we're only doing this for 2 cards. When you have to apply this process to 20, 30, 40, 50 cards, it will take a lot of your time. It will require a lot of patience and a lot of attention to detail. So just keep that in mind. We're only doing it for 2 cards in this video. I don't want to undersell the value of this process, but man, look how nice that card looks. Just a simple wipe down, It looked good before. It looks better now. We're going to go ahead and place that card into a new soft sleeve. Always use a new soft sleeve. Do not put it in to the old soft sleeve. That's like taking a shower and putting on a dirty shirt. So we're going to put this card in a new soft sleeve, in a new shirt, clean shirt, so to speak. And that is our first line of defense. Now, the second thing we're going to do here with this card is we're going to help ourselves out by helping out our PSA grader, whoever they may be, by placing a post-it tab right at the top of this card. And I'll show you why that's important. So once these cards make it into PSA, your grader is going to have to reach into this top loader, and I don't know how big their fingers are. Maybe they're not that big. Maybe they're really big fingers, but squeezing their fingers into this top loader to pull your card out, depending on who that is. They might bend a corner. They might not be paying too much attention. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they even touch your card and get oil on it and a fingerprint on it. So we don't want to do anything to jeopardize the integrity of our cards. So what we're going to do to prevent that from happening is just use a post-it tab, stick that right at the top, and then once it's on this card, we can now use it as a handle of sorts. And I'll show you what that looks like. So let's go ahead and place this Wemby into this top loader. Let's make sure it's really in there. Let's go ahead and push that down a little bit more. And so now this is in the hands of your grader, and all they got to do is pull on that tab and the card slides out. Easy peasy. No harm being done to this card, and they're not even touching it, and so they have to actually put it in a slab. So this Wemby is clean, it's prepped, it's ready to be sent off to PSA. I can't wait to see what it looks like in the PSA slab. Let's move on to this awesome Jared Goff 2021 Panini Mosaic Genesis Prism. I love the blue on blue. That color match is slick. I found this on eBay. I bought it. I knew I wanted to get it graded the second I saw it. It's just an awesome looking card. Cool thing to know about the Genesis Prism, prior to it being an overprinted insert, which is what it is now. In 2021, it was not as printed. So it was a little bit more rare. It was harder to find the Genesis Prism in 2021. And that's always great in terms of pop count. So I knew I had to grab this card because of just, the low print level, the low print run in 2021. On top of that, we're talking just a slick color match here with the blue background against the blue jersey. And let's not forget, Jared Goff's stock is on the rise. It's been on the rise for the past year or so. And I'm excited about the prospects of the Lions in the playoffs this season. So we're just going to apply the same steps that we use when we cleaned off the Victor Wembanyama card, as you can see here. Now, continuing on with Jared Goff, listen, I bought this card for a few reasons, as I mentioned, but the biggest reason I bought this card is for the potential ROI on this card. So in the event the Lions get deep into the playoffs, they make the Super Bowl, they even win the Super Bowl, that's going to do fantastic things for Jared Goff's stock. If you have this card graded and this is a PSA 9 or a PSA 10, now you're looking at a pretty big return on your investment. And that's what really drew me to buying this card. So I'm excited to send this into PSA and get this card graded. So we're done with the wiping process here, and we're going to go ahead and put this in a brand new soft sleeve, just like we did with the Wemby card. And once it's in there, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put that post-it tab right on the front of the card to ensure that our PSA grader does not struggle, does not have a difficult time with removing this card from the semi-ridge. So I love that blue tab, right? We got the triple blue, we got the blue background, blue jersey, and the blue post-it. Man, blue on blue on blue. We're talking about the triple color match here. I love it. Let's go ahead and make sure this card is securely placed into the semi-rigid top loader, and it is ready to go. It is cleaned, it is prepped, and it is ready to be sent off to PSA. There's your Jared Goff Genesis Prism. There's your Victor Wembanyama Thunder Road insert. And these two cards look good, and hopefully they return in a nice 9 or 10 PSA slab. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Really appreciate you stopping by and checking this video out. If you found this video entertaining, informative, please drop a like, sub up, and click that notification icon. It means a ton to me. And ladies and gentlemen, until my very next video, Chavez is